So the parent has this problem and kid is on phone. What should I do? Like very nasty scenario. So don't go like how did the kid get the phone? Like that isn't solving that. They don't have that problem, right? So what we try to do is create this computer games peaceful environment where they play like on bigger screens and stuff. So girlfriend sets this limit like 30 minutes a day, right? Post kid 30 minutes. Right? So so this why this works? This does work because they believe in bigger systems. The kids, right? They want to go to mother systems, right? So they apply this 30 minutes. Well, of course they sometimes like go over the time, 10 minutes or stuff. Like I'm there for that, but they want to go to bigger systems and they want to achieve like this mother type of success, right? So this is why it works. Like they have like rules and they have this, somebody's not allowing the entertainment, right? So that's very good. But one summer we didn't do the 30 minutes. We had this Diablo 2, this old school action RPG. Like that's pretty kids friendly actually. Well, it's a horror game with very kids friendly. So they still played like 4 hours a day and stuff in summer, like without. We didn't tell them, right? Uh, and that was amazing. That was brilliant. There's still this gap, right? I'm, yeah, I find the mobile games funny, right? It's very funny, like if a kid is playing this really funny mobile game, but I can't relate to that. It's too young children, right? It's too young age group. But if this is like this horror themes and horror is actually happening in our lives also, like because the grandmother is mad or something. So this actually it's relatable. Like we are in a horror forest, like in Diablo 2, and we need to figure stuff out, and maybe fast action is the solution. Right? So it's like relatable, like as a grown up. So there needs to be this connection point, like where the grown up also can relate to the stuff that is happening, right? So now they want to please this mother, and they play this Super Mario or something, and for 30 minutes, not 4 hours Diablo 2. Right? So and I picked like this laptop and I start playing like online poker, which is 21 plus, right? And the younger son asked, "Can you play like Diablo 2?" And then I don't want to, like it's not in the mood or something. So they tend to also like grow up, right? They tend to become older, right? So it isn't a problem anymore. Like if you don't participate in the most childish ones, right? You can like do sports together, like jump on the trampoline together, and I don't know, hike together, right? So there's this different like challenging sports. Like I just hiked with them like a few weeks ago for like 5 kilometers on a rough, rocky lakeside, right? And before that, we had done also that like rough, rocky seaside for 10 kilometers. And stuff. So they are into like more more older kids activities, if they get older. So I I wouldn't say it's a problem actually, the mobile game addiction, so to go, right? But they want those games, right? What grown-ups don't get, that these people, these kids, they want these games, right? They don't care about your phone. They don't care about your adult connections to other grown-ups. They want these games, right? So how do they get these games, right? Is the question for them, right? So if we provide that a little bit, at least they get it. So then the kid is happy, then everybody's kind of happy, right? Of course, but we can't solve that big hiking problem, right? So it's the kid is playing mobile phone. It's not like we drop the mobile phone to the river and go hiking. It isn't working, right? We can't solve it like that. Yeah. So there needs to be a normal type of solution. So, but still, like, so we went further with this Diablo 2, right? And I also installed this Diablo Immortal, which is like nowadays version of this cheap or free Diablo, right? So and this is like a game feel based. What I like this, I don't know, maybe it's Blizzard. It isn't maybe Blizzard even anymore who's developing those. I don't know who's behind those. But anyway, this Diablo Immortal is like game feel based, right? So it's like really goes into music and feelings, and this horror starts to appear in the graveyards and stuff. So it's like goes really deep into feelings, right? And this we did like for less time, and then she really like banned that one, like, because that's not suitable for kids. What is this? He died or something. He died in a game. So we didn't do that, and I also freed the memory of that computer to put our family photos there. So how many gigabytes did my girlfriend had these photos on her phone and videos? Like it took like 12 hours to put into the computer. I don't remember how many gigabytes was that. Anyway, it was like Diablo 2 was 80 gigabytes and these photos were like 120 gigabytes or something. So I had to free up the space or something. Sometimes you're in a hurry and you need to print the family photos fast for the family, right? So and the Diablo Immortal is banned, right? So you can't go against that also. They have the problem, like they don't want that horror to happen. Child on a mobile, like the addiction, right? They don't want that horror to happen because it's leading nowhere. The child isn't getting a proper like training. They don't get proper education. They're just in the entertainment, right? So that's a real problem for this concerned adult, right? So we can't go against that, right? But we can like make a normal atmosphere where these kids are enjoying and also their time is like limited or something. Mm. And then when they get that experience where the time is limited, right? Then they go to those systems, right? They got something, from the father side, these weird video games, right? And they got those, and now they go to this mother system where is this limited time I want to do that, right? I want to be the house owner. Yeah. So that's the solution we have done here. Of course, it's not working on a bigger scale, right? It's just very very local solution. Right?